I had never been to Italy before, and I knew that this would be the perfect opportunity to experience that culture.
I decided to go to Florence because I felt like if I didn't go to Florence and study abroad, or if I didn't go to Europe and have this kind of experience, I would end up regretting it.
We usually start the day with a visit to a major museum, and we're looking at monuments of Western art primarily, whether it be architecture in the form of a church, Santa Maria Novella or Santa Croce, and the Renaissance architecture, or we're going to the Academia and seeing David.
We had a good time experiencing the culture, eating in the different restaurants and the markets, touring the countryside. So it's a time to meet people from different parts of the university, and there's also a number of people who come from other institutions. So it's a wonderful 1 month journey.
My other class was called The Human Body Through Renaissance Art, and I really liked that class because it kind of tied in with my physical therapy major. We looked at drawings from Da Vinci and just sculptures and everything that illustrated the human body, and it kind of showed like the development of the study of anatomy. It was neat to see those things and look at the art kind of from a biology perspective.
I knew a couple students who went on the trip beforehand, and then after the trip I know every single one by name, and we're all Facebook friends. As well as meeting the Maryville students, I also befriended students who were studying in Italy from other countries, from other states of the US. So it's nice to have those connections in other locations as well.
I think it's such a wonderful opportunity for any design student to travel in Italy, be in Italy, especially for the long period of time that we're there with a base at an art school, because we can really experience the city there. And not just interior design students, but any student. I like to discover things while we're in Italy. I really do think, as Dr. Harf always says, the streets are our classroom.
I think, you know, the self-reliance, the development of self-reliance and confidence is probably the best thing. The exposure is just incredible. I mean, when you can take students and show them paintings and sculpture and buildings and frescoes and historic sites that are only featured in photographs and textbooks, there's just no way to improve on that experience.
Before the trip, I definitely was an independent person and always confident, but after the trip, I'm even more confident and more accepting of other people's cultures and ways.
Going to Florence and studying abroad there changed me in so many different ways. My parents definitely saw a change in me. Before I went, they were very scared to let me go on this experience by myself, but they also knew that if I had this experience, it would probably change me for the better, and have all these different experiences that would make me into a different person, like a better person.
It's not just like the United States, like there's a whole other world out there, and Italy is even just one other small part of this world, but just seeing that other part of the world just made me, I feel like, a more global person.
If you're thinking about studying abroad but you're not sure if it's for you, I would say later in life you're always going to say you don't have the time or you don't have the money. Well, as a student, you can get a student loan, which there's the money, and you have the time. So I say just do it, because you never know when you'll get another chance.
If you really can manage to go, I would strongly recommend it. It really is just the best experience. I wouldn't trade it for anything.
Do it because it's an experience that's priceless. Like, you will learn so much and you will gain so much that you won't get when you're here in the United States just working or going to school for a little longer. You get so much out of going there for 4 weeks, and it's worth every penny and every way you can make it happen.